about to watch is genuine footage from our investigations. No manipulation, no fakery, just real footage by real investigators. Viewer discretion is advised.
Thank you very much. Now can you make that light go off again? Oh, you
Yes,
star!
We are Haunted Britain Investigations.
At 285,000 square feet, this vast network of underground tunnels has a long and dark history. The tunnel collapses, killing 6 people, 1 female hit by a truck outside the gates, and 2 men died in an accident involving the conveyor belts. Paranormal activity is rife in tunnels 1 to 4. People being touched, shadow figures seen, strange lights and odd noises have all been seen and heard. The teams decide to do a walk around of the tunnels before starting the investigation.
I heard like a male voice kind of clearing his throat as I was bringing in the equipment. Thought it might have been Andy, but he was still outside, so I was on my own.
Yeah, I heard a man go like that just before you all walked in. Yes. And it came down from down there.
No, but I heard it.
Where did it sound like it was coming from?
This way.
Right, so hang on, can we just confirm no one whistled?
No,
Is anyone recording that?
I've got my camera.
Right, that was clear as day then.
What's just happened?
We've just heard a whistle, we thought naturally
I
it was one of
heard
us.
I heard the whistle as well.
You heard it?
Yeah, I heard it.
There you go. So I thought it was you whistling, so I didn't see it whistling to the dog, but
No,
It was a whistle, I missed it.
It'll be on your recording. If you were recording just now, you'll have a whistle.
During the walk around, the team hear a distant whistle, clearly whistling a tune. This whistle sounds far away from the team and seems to be emanating from behind them. Everyone at the time is accounted for, and if it had been one of the team, it would sound very loud and close due to the acoustics in the tunnels. This remains unexplained.
That's 2 audibles I've heard it since we've been here. We've not even started.
just one for me, but that was perfect.
I honestly thought it's got to be.
Who did it go? Someone do it there?
Yeah.
Who done that then? Who whistled
What?
Yeah, I heard another whistle. Who whistled it?
Guys, did someone just whistle quietly?
No.
Yeah, but that was perfect.
I honestly thought it's got to be.
Who did it go? Someone do it there?
Yeah.
But that was perfect.
I honestly thought it's got to be.
Who did it go? Someone do it there?
Yeah.
Who done that? Okay, we can hear you whistling. Can you do it again? That was a bird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If that was you whistling, can you do it again for me, please?
So what are you playing? So we're just playing a little clip of a whistle that we heard down one of the tunnels earlier. I think it's around there. There we go.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
I don't know if you
I
might
could hear that. Just play it one more time, please.
Okay, I think it's at around 1720, if you look at that number there.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
hear it.
Yeah.
It's whistling a tune, it's not just a single whistle.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
whistle. Yeah.
Yeah.
We checked with everyone in the tunnel, but nobody
Nobody
had
was-
whistled at all, and it sounded quite distant.
The thing is, everybody here are sort of seasoned investigators, and it's a primary rule that you don't just walk around whistling in a place like this, because
Sorry, just again, I can't see. Sorry.
it's a primary rule, a sort of fundamental, that you don't sort of whistle while
Sorry,
you're
guys.
walking around in an investigation.
It's not too long.
So, you know, we checked with everybody else anyway, but it wouldn't be anybody else. It wouldn't have been anyone in the team, because it's just not cricket, you know. Okay, my name's Andy. There's a few of us down here today. Directly in front of me is a young lady called Karen. There's a man holding a form of gadget called a camera. His name's Guy. Behind him is Jill. Immediately in front of Jill is Lee. Immediately in front of Lee is Gemma. And just to Lee's right is Hannah. Very nice to meet you. We've heard a whistle, and we've heard it more than once. If that was you, could you maybe do that again, please? There's no reason to be scared. We're not here to mock you. We're certainly not here to send you back into the light.
Okay, just to make people aware with cameras that the temperature down here is causing us to have breath.
Yeah.
So if you see any mists or anything like that go across your camera lens, it's likely to be somebody or your own breath rather than anything paranormal.
I have some of the names that sadly died.
Harry, are you here? If you are, come closer.
Sorry guys, if there's anything it's so wet, it was me. I can't really put the REM pod down because I don't want to put it down because it's wet on the floor.
There's some barrels over there if you want to go and put it on the barrels.
There's a stone step.
Yeah, there's a step there.
Trouble is, with the battery being underneath it, I don't want to be putting it on a wet floor.
No,
What
good
about Eric
point.
Newman?
What was that noise?
That was Jill putting the rem down on the barrel.
Eric Newman, he was a security guard here. If you are here, I'm not sure how you feel about us being here at the moment.
I just had a spike on this, and temperature's gone up.
What
It's gone up to 11.3, now it's coming down again.
What was the spike on
It
the
was
milligram?
10.6.
10.6? Can you go back and recreate that?
Yeah, of course, yeah. I wasn't even moving very fast. Yeah. So at the top it was 10.6. At the bottom the temperature went up to 11.3, I think it
What
was.
was that?
Okay, Mr. Eric Harold Newman.
What was that? Did nobody hear something moving
I heard
over there?
footsteps.
No, it was over there.
I heard a shuffle.
Heard a water drip. No, it was something moved.
Eric, very pleased to meet you.
It's like that.
I thought I heard like footsteps.
Please come closer. I wish you no harm, and I ask respectfully that you cause no harm to us. Like I say, we're only here to talk, to communicate, to find proof, some kind of proof of life after death.
There's a box on the barrels over there that's got a light on the top. If you go near it, it makes other lights blip. See if you can do that, and it might make a noise as well. You don't have to be scared of it. I've got a device in my hand as well. If you come and talk to me, come and move near me.
Gemma, can you move your head to the left?
I can't go any further.
That's really... What is that? Lee, can you come here and have a look at this for me? I don't know what it is on the camera, but it was like a figure kind of poking out there. And it moved a second ago.
That moved?
Yeah. Unless it was my eyes playing tricks on me, but it looked like it moved, which is why I tried to get Gemma to
Jill,
move.
can you just turn your torch on a minute? I'm just going to have a walk down. Tell me when I get to it.
Okay, Lee. Don't even know what it is. But it looked like it got darker for a second.
There was that
Yeah.
when we were down here earlier, I thought I heard something down that corridor, and then
Yeah, you're there. Bang on. Yeah, but it was higher up.
there's nothing there. There's nothing that moved.
No,
It's a fire hose.
pipe.
Much higher up than that, Lee. When you have a look on the foot, yeah, where your arm is there. Might be a shadow that's being...
There's only this here, which is the metal bit that's holding the pipe.
It might be the shadow that's being cast by that. It just looked like... Yeah, it is. I think it is. Just wanted to check that out because it looked really strange. It looked like it moved in the dark.
I suppose sometimes when if you move a light source that we've got, it can...
Yeah, it can make something glimmer, can't it?
Yeah.
Great. At least we checked that out.
Yep.
That's how shadow people look to me sometimes. They
Yeah.
just kind of pop their head out a little bit and then back in, like a blinking you miss.
Karen stayed down there. Yeah.
Torch. That bit of red. No. There's someone up there. That's one of our lot.
What?
They must have got lost.
What, where?
Up there,
Right there.
There's somebody up there?
Yeah, one of our lot.
Are you... Yeah, but they called down, weren't they?
Kenny, you in 1004?
Hello?
I've just seen a torch light up down the bottom. That's
It was reflecting over there, so it's definitely a torch.
Is there anybody down there? With a torch?
Let's go and have a look, guys. Because I definitely saw it.
I definitely got that
Yeah.
torch. It was the torch.
I didn't get it. I was pointing at the rampart. There's nobody down there.
Someone walking past with a torch. Yeah.
You actually saw a figure of a person?
I've read. Just in it.
Well, why, but I've just shouted. They've not answered back.
Kelly said they're up in tunnel 1.
I think it was further down there, guys.
It's right down here.
Yeah, further down.
Hello?
See that there? Yeah? Oh, you're by the kitchen? No, tunnel 1 is right at the end. It's they're in the kitchen, they thought it was tunnel 1.
Oh.
Okay, so the light and the figure we saw at the end of this corridor on Tunnel 4 was team number 1 who had got lost, which is very easily to do in here because it's massive.
We mean you no harm, and we come out of the greatest respect for you. You don't have to be scared of us.
Someone say shush.
No.
You don't say shush? No. Can you check your EVP?
If there is anybody in this kitchen area, come and say hello to us. Come and talk to us. Could you tell us what you used to do here? What was your job? We've got lots of little devices around. Most of them. Did somebody laugh then?
No. What,
No.
me switching my torch off?
No, I heard a but it sounded like it was coming from that direction.
Behind me?
That's what I heard,
Yeah.
the shush.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it was Andy.
I thought I heard somebody laugh. Okay, any of the devices that you can see that have red lights on, don't ask me why they're red lights, it's just that they're easily seen by our naked eye. But anything you can see with a red light on is something that helps us to detect if you're here. Please, if you are here, try and communicate with us in any way that you can.
Did you have friends here? Does this place hold a lot of memories for you?
After Hannah asked the question, does this place hold a lot of memories, the cam mic picks up what sounds like a female voice that seems to be replying to the question. What's interesting about this is that the audio recorder, which was recording at the same time, doesn't pick up this sound at all. Also, the team didn't hear this. This remains unexplained.
Does this place hold a lot of memories for you? Does this place hold a lot of memories for you?
Are you recording on your camera, Andy?
No, I turned off the illuminators almost
Oh,
there.
okay. So I just wanted to nip back to where I heard that male voice at the beginning. Okay, I'm completely on my own now. So to the man that I heard when I walked through here earlier, clearing his throat, can you make that noise again? As loud as you can. Is anybody here with me now? Can you speak to me? So I was about here when you tried to alert me that you were here. Is there anything you want to say? Heat signature right near you, gentlemen. And then it disappeared.
Come on, if somebody's trying to communicate with us or make themselves seen, please keep trying. Is there anybody that used to work for Rover?
And another heat signature. Keep getting pulses of like heat signatures, just flashes really quick.
Anybody use lock me or?
Yeah, it's happened three about 4 times now.
It's not my breath, is it?
No, it's like a very small blip of intense heat, and then it goes straight away.
If that's you trying to manifest, keep trying. You know it takes a lot of your energy to do something.
The batteries going on now. Don't know how new the batteries are.
Sorry?
Don't know how new the batteries are and now when you said it. It's drained.
So anybody who used to work here during the war? We used to make parts for tanks and aircraft.
And again, another heat signature blip right near your head.
Are you sure it's not my breath?
No, it's not your breath. You've not got anything reflective in your hair, have you?
No.
No, nothing. No.
Got smell going on for some reason.
Are you holding it still?
Yeah, holding it still.
Harry, are you down here with us?
The temperature's just gone up by 1.5 degrees and then gone back down again.
Harry, are you or any of your friends or work colleagues here? If you were any of the work colleagues that unfortunately died while you were blasting the tunnels, can you come forward and let us know who you are? Seem to have names for some people but not everybody. Maybe you can tell us what your name is. I have a device in my hand. If you come and talk to me, I'll be able to hear you. Maybe you want to come and touch one of us.
And again, another light, another heat flip coming from down that corridor, down that tunnel. That's weird. I don't know what's causing that.
There isn't anything that could be hypnotic. There's no light sources or anything.
It was like a square floating in the middle of the corridor, and it was a blip, and then it went. That's the 5th time.
Pixelation, is it?
No, it's as bright as my finger is there. And it's coming, it will like just blip here, and then it's gone.
Was that you showing yourself through heat? Can you do that again for us, please? Try and take some of our energy and manifest.
That's all pixelation. Every now and then there'll be like a really intense orange blip.
that you trying to communicate with us? We appreciate it if it is.
If there's anyone here, can you come and talk to us? Did you used to work here? Did you like working here?
And what year is it for you?
There you go. Just did it again.
Once filming that next week, we'll probably look at that.
There's definitely something down there that's moving in and out that's giving off some sort of heat signature. And it's not on the floor, it's coming from as if it's standing at like a shoulder height.
Have you walked down to where it is?
I've never had that before on there. It's weird. It's not even as like, it's not a silhouette of a person or anything, it's just like a blip. And it's definitely giving off the heat signature.
That's not long, is it? No, it's not that, I imagine. But yeah, I'll tell you, you saw our studio walking in it.
Yeah.
37.2 is fine.
Right, so that is picking up that. But that is not what I was saying.
Where was it coming from?
Because look, that's constant. That's always there. The other thing wasn't. It was, I mean, I would say it was almost as if something kind of going like that. And I was catching heat signatures and it was moving away.
We'll go back to where you were. I'll try and replicate it.
Okay.
Go on, I'm just going to try and replicate this thing. I'm just stand here and try and replicate it.
Shall I go back?
Well, if I stand here, you can't see me, can you?
Are you doing it now?
Yeah, can't see you, can you?
No. It's not the same, but it just creep out just the tiniest fraction. Yeah, and then but move quickly. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was saying. Yeah, that is what I've been saying. What was that? I've just seen another one. But that is right above the door, like literally on the ceiling. What the hell? That must have been at least 4 or 5 foot above your head. That is weird. I don't know what's causing that. No, all that is doing is making a white light. This is a heat signature. It's orange. I'm not joking. There was another. That's me. There was another heat signature, and it must have been up here on this archway.
Right.
That's how high it
See
was.
that light anomaly there?
What?
There was a light anomaly. Oh, there's that one up there. That's, I don't know where that's come from, but there was one that shot down the wall. Was that you, Jan?
No. It might be.
Is it Lee?
Reflection off the camera look.
Ah, right, yeah. Yeah, it is.
Off the camera look.
What the hell can cause?
Debunked.
What can cause something to be up there when it's this cold and give off a heat signature?
And it's head-sized.
And it's like a blip.
Was it the same, Andy's head the same size on?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, so it's definitely not like an insect or
Well, there's no bats or anything in there, is there?
I think we'd have heard it, mate, and you'd have also seen me run.
Well, insects are cold-blooded, aren't they? They wouldn't be giving off a heat signature, would they?
A bat would be warm-blooded.
A bat would, yeah, but the thing is, if it were a bat, it wouldn't just blip and then disappear, would it?
No, you'd hear it as well. You'd hear the flapping.
Yeah.
I can't explain that.
You definitely hear the flaps.
Honest to God, when you were doing it, when you did it quicker,
Yeah.
it looked very similar. But then as we were finishing and I was walking away, there was another blip heat signature that appeared up here.
Probably annoyed that Andy was in its spot.
Yeah, trying to get round me. Get out of the way, you fat bastard.
I'm not saying it's paranormal. There's probably an explanation somewhere, but at the minute I can't think of one.
No, I can't.
Is there anybody here at the moment with us? We think we may have picked you up. You may find that exciting.
Let's just do a quick calling out session.
If that was you that was floating in the air, could you try and do whatever you did again, please?
If you do, however, want to have a little bit of fun with us and see one of us scream or a couple of us scream and run off,
And that's just Andy.
like a big girl.
Can I just say, you know how people have been reporting seeing strange mists? Every time I'm breathing out, I'm seeing a mist.
Yeah.
Now, if I weren't well, I don't want to say too clever.
If you're on an events team and it were, and you'd come for the whole thing of being scared, it would be enough to scare you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what temperature it is outside, it would be like that down here regardless. Because it's a constant temperature down here.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be. So it wouldn't matter what your outside temperature was, it would still be the same. You would always have that breath. And you can tell because it's damp.
Mm.
My map is damp. Just because it's hanging in the air the whole time. So you can understand why that's one of the phenomena that's been reported. And particularly as you're walking along, like I was saying, when you breathe and you walk through your own breath, it does look like, a mist has gone past you.
It does.
Possibly.
What the was that?
What? What did you say?
No, you just said that, Andy. I've just seen something. I don't know what it was.
What?
As you shone your torch on this wall, there was something else it was silhouetting out. And I thought it might be a double reflection of light, but there's nothing there. It was almost as if your torchlight was reflecting off something that was standing in front of that wall.
Was your camera pointing in that direction then, Jen, or?
Well, mine
That was
one was, but I think it went blurry at the time.
It was almost as if there was something, like say if you've got the wall here, and then as if there was like a perspex clear bit of like glass or whatever, a perspex here in front of the wall, and you got that double reflection sort of thing. It was like
We might have got it on the camera.
the wall.
If you look at the screen where I've got it, that board is right. It's right there, look. And I've not moved.
That was weird. It's just done it again. Hang on.
It's reflection off the water.
That's what I'm saying. You see, on the rock, look how it's moving. It's, look, it looks weird, doesn't it?
It's a bit like when you have a swimming
That's
pool.
what it is.
Lights off here.
We've done it. We've debunked it.
Drakelow Tunnels certainly left the HBI team with more questions than answers. Who or what was responsible for the whistling tune that came from deep within the tunnels behind the team? What was causing the strange heat spots in a cold underground tunnel on the thermal camera? Paranormal? You decide.
We are Haunted Britain Investigations.